Hey everybody. It's getting pretty windy out here. It's probably not the best environment for a video, but I just like being outside right now as much as possible. So I'm gonna go outside, and if it's windy, I hope you can hear me. I'm sure you're all admiring my vacation hat. So two important announcements about this Sunday. First of all, due to just how much we feel like we all need to do our part to make sure we flatten the curve and be loving members of society at this point, and that means physical distancing, usually called social distancing, but we're all about physical distance and social solidarity, right? We've decided to forego what we've done the past two Sundays, or at least the last Sunday, which was to go ahead and gather our band together to do live worship. We were remaining under the 10-person gathering rule at that time, but this time we just feel like it's probably not wise or safe to... Hey, baby. It's probably not wise or safe to gather people together at all, and so we're just going to take that step. So we're not really sure what we're going to do for worship this Sunday, if we're going to be able to create perhaps a watch party playlist, or if we're going to have just maybe a little unplugged session. We don't know, but we will start at 10 o'clock as normal, and worst case scenario, it'll just be me coming on at 10 o'clock. And maybe we can have some special, scripture reading time and prayer time, maybe some corporate reading time that we can. I like us speaking the same thing together at some point. So that's the first announcement. The second announcement is that we are going to be talking about sexuality for the next two Sundays, actually, and I'll be using terms like sex and same-sex intercourse, or homosexual activity, things like that. And so if you're not ready to explain all those things to your kids as we go through it, you may not want to do family church this Sunday. Maybe set them up with another lesson that maybe you can find on YouTube or something like that. But I did want to give you a heads up. The next two Sundays we'll be talking pretty frankly about what the Bible says about sexuality. We've laid the foundation for discussing homosexuality. We're going to discuss specific passages about homosexuality this Sunday. But I want to encourage you, if you haven't seen the first two messages in this series, at least the last one, but really the first two, please do that. You can find them on this Facebook page or our YouTube channel. And I think just not too far down in our timeline, you can actually find the playlist for those sermons. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Just keep an eye on our Facebook page at 10 a.m. and we'll be doing something. I'll try to, once we figure it out, I'll try to make another announcement just so you know it's coming, and then just make plans for the content of these next two Sundays. And last thing I just want to say is that I'm praying for you. I know this is some really weird times, and as much as some things are slowing down, some things are speeding up. Kids are at home. We're doing homeschooling. I know some of you are figuring out how what job's going to look like, applying for unemployment. There's a lot of uncertainty in a lot of ways, and we can feel like there's just so much that we've got to do, even though a lot of the world is slowed down, or even though things are slowed down, we don't know what to do. And I just want to encourage you, take a moment sometime today, if you can, to just get alone and breathe and recollect and ask God to speak to you. Meditate on His love for you. Maybe grab read the Psalms of the day. Start with Psalm 26, and then add 30 to that. Read Psalm 56, and add 30 to that. Read Psalm 86, and on until you run out of Psalms. But spend some time today to recenter, to recollect, and reconnect with yourself, with God. That way you can be centered to be connected even as you quarantine. So love you. I'm praying for you. Thank you for praying for me. And I will see you Sunday, if not before. Talk to you later. Bye.